Today we are going to analyze the last 7 days events of Iran-Israel war. But before discussing it, let me provide you a summary of the 7 days before these 7 days. What happened during these 7 days? We have got many points about it. So this war was started on the 28th of February 2026, which resulted in the assassination of the supreme leader of Iran Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, and also the major leadership of Iran was killed during these attacks. After it, Iran started retaliation on Israel and America and targeted many military infrastructure sites and also the air bases of America in the Middle East. The major air base of America in Qatar Abu Ubaidah Air Base was also destroyed, and also the radar system launched in it of about $1.1 billion price was also destroyed by Iran by the use of ballistic and hypersonic missiles. And the war expanded across the region, so this was continued as described like this. After it, we have the analysis of the past 7 days events. Let me discuss the points one by one. So, first point we got is massive air campaign on Iran by Israel and America. Let me adjust camera for a while and let me zoom it. Okay. Okay. We have the point massive air campaign on Iran by America and Israel. Israel and America continued large-scale airstrikes inside Iran, targeting the missile bases, air defense systems, and military infrastructure. A lot of the damage has been done to Iran by Israeli and American attacks on Iran. About 2,500 airstrikes have been made so far by Israel and America on Iran as per reports. And Israel and America maintained the air superiority over Iran. Another point we got is the destruction of Iran's missile infrastructure, and this is the second point. US B-2 stealth bombers were used to destroy the deep bunkers, and the bunker buster bombs were also used to destroy the deep bunkers of Iran to kill the major leadership of Iran. And we know that Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was also killed on the 28th of February 2026, after which Iran started retaliation against Israel and America. About 60 to 90% of missile launch structure had been destroyed as per the analysis of the analysts during these attacks. So this was the second point. First point was massive air campaign on Iran by Israel and America, in which we discussed the targeted sites of Iran, targeted missile bases, air defense systems, and military infrastructure. And the second point was destruction of the Iran's missiles infrastructure, in which we discussed that US B-2 stealth bombers were used to destroy the deep bunkers of Iran, and deep bunker buster bombs were used. New persons, it is requested to you that if you are new on this channel, you may subscribe the channel so that you may get latest videos and information about the war events. Thank you. So we have been discussed 2 points about it, and we have got another point about Iran-Israel war of the past 7 days analysis. And this is Iran's retaliation strategy. And in this point, we are about to discuss the retaliation strategy of Iran, in which we will discuss that Iran used the asymmetric warfare strategy. Iran used asymmetric warfare tactics to deal with Israel and America. What is this asymmetric warfare tactics. It is important to discuss it. What is asymmetric warfare tactics? Okay, asymmetric warfare tactics is a tactics used by a country when it is unable to deal with the country that is against it. For example, Israel and US are the countries which have latest versions of the weapons, and Iran is unable to defeat Israel and America with its ballistic missiles and hypersonic missiles. So Iran used the asymmetric warfare strategy. Iran targeted the infrastructure sites not to kill the major leadership of Israel and America, but to destroy the infrastructure of Israel and America and make this war costful for America and Israel. And this Iran's strategy worked very well. Also, many of the air bases of Israel and of America have been destroyed by Iran in the Middle East. For example, in Qatar, Abu Ubaidah air base of America had been destroyed, and also the radar system launched in it, ANFPS 132 Block 5 was also destroyed as per reports. And the price of this air defense radar system was about 1.1 billion US dollars. So, reported that Iran attacked with about 65 missiles. Out of those 65, 63 were intercepted and 2 were not intercepted. And out of those 2, one reached the radar system and destroyed it. So there was one missile of Iran, and there was 1.1 billion US dollar priced radar system which was destroyed by only one missile of Iran. So this was another point. What was Iran's retaliation strategy? Iran used asymmetric warfare strategy to target the infrastructure sites of Israel and to target the air bases of America in the Middle East to make this war costful for America and Israel. Another point that we are going to discuss is the expansion of war. As we know that America has its military bases in the Middle Eastern countries. Although the Middle Eastern countries are the Muslim countries, for example, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, Iraq, etc. These are Muslim countries, and Iran is also a Muslim country. So it was thought that Iran should be helped by Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, Iraq, Lebanon, etc. But Saudi Arabia and also Qatar, Bahrain, these are the countries, also UAE, these are the countries which are supporting Israel and America by providing the sites for air bases. So Iran targeted these countries as well to target the military sites and also the air bases of America in these countries. So the war expanded across the Middle East, and this war didn't remain bilateral between Israel and Iran. This war began to expand it across the Middle East in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, and UAE, etc. Also, an oil refinery of Saudi Arabia was also damaged as well. Another point we are going to discuss is the casualties and the damage done to both countries during these attacks. So, as per reports, about 1,500 people had been killed so far in Iran. In these 1,500 people, major leadership of Iran is also included. For example, the supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is the main person after which Iran started retaliation. Also, many other official members were also killed during these attacks, and there are also teenagers and also those persons who had been past the age of 50, and those were in their 60s and 70s. So about 1500 people have been killed so far in Iran during these attacks. When we talk about Israel, about 11 people have been killed so far in Israel during these attacks, but major infrastructure has been damaged during these attacks. Let me answer the comments as well. Okay, just give me a few seconds to give the answer to the persons. Okay, okay. There we have a comment from France. Okay, uh, said hi. Okay, thank you. Hi. If you are enjoying this video and analysis, you may like the video. Thank you. We have another point that we are going to discuss, and this is almost the last point, and this is economic and global impact, which is the main point of this analysis. What is the impact of this war in the world? Uh, as this war began, the oil prices risen up, due to which the global market was also impacted, and also the oil prices goes too high that it almost stopped the transportation as well. Also, the Strait of Hormuz was also stopped by Iran, and it also stopped the going and incoming of the ships crossing the Strait of Hormuz. So Iran is not allowing anybody to make their ships come out and in Strait of Hormuz, and it is targeting those ships. Let me provide you a summary of the analysis what we have been discussed so far. uh, all those persons who have been joined the live session, uh, if you like the analysis, you may like the video and subscribe the channel to remain updated, uh, to get the information about these war tactics. Okay. First point we discussed is massive air campaign on Iran by America and Israel. So Israel and America launched airstrikes on Iran, targeted the military sites, military infrastructure, air bases, and missile launch sites. And as per reports, about 2,500 airstrikes had been made so far since the beginning of this war, which was started on the 28th of February 2026 last month. And during this time period, Israeli officials claimed the air superiority over Iran. Second point we discussed is the destruction of Iran's missile infrastructure, in which we discussed that US used the US stealth B-2 stealth bombers to destroy the deep bunkers of Iran, and for this purpose, deep bunker buster bombs were used by America to destroy the deep bunkers of Iran inside Iran. And also, many officials of Iran had been died because of the use of these bunker buster bombs. Also, the analysts claim that about 60 to 90% of Iran's missile launch structures and sites have been destroyed during these attacks of Israel and America on Iran. Third point we discussed during uh, these days was Iran's retaliation strategy, and that is very important. Iran is a country that always used the asymmetric warfare strategy, while Israel and America always used symmetric warfare strategy. What is asymmetric warfare strategy? Asymmetric warfare strategy is a strategy that is used by a country when it is unable to directly destroy the sites of the opponent countries, of the opponent allied countries. For example, Iran cannot destroy the main sites of America's main country. So Iran is targeting the military sites and air bases of America across the region. And what is the region across the Iran? That is Middle East. In Middle East, there are a lot of bases, air bases of America in Middle East, uh, in many countries, for example, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, UAE, Iraq, etc. So Iran targeted the air bases of these countries, of America in these countries, and a massive damage has been done so far to America because of the Iranian ballistic and hypersonic missile attacks. One of the biggest damage that has been done so far to America is the destruction of the radar system of America. US ANFPS 132 Block 5 radar system of America has been destroyed so far by Iranian attacks, and Iran used ballistic missiles to target this radar system in Qatar. According to the reports as given by Qatar, about 65 missiles were launched by Iran on it, and out of those 65, 63 were intercepted, and the remaining two were not intercepted. And out of those two, one was not intercepted, and it targeted the radar system and it completely destroyed it. And the reports showed that about $1.1 billion priced the radar system of US had been destroyed in Iranian attacks. What were the specifications of those of that radar system? It had a specification that uh, it could detect about 5,000, sorry, 5,000 kilometers. It had a range of 5,000 kilometers that it can detect the missile launch site. Whenever a missile was ready to be launched, it detected it, and let's thought a scenario. A country is trying to launch a missile, and and it is about 5,000 kilometers away. This was the specification of the radar system, that it detected it, and also it used the strategies to intercept it. Now the scenario is that that radar system of America had been destroyed, and this was the massive damage that was done to America during these attacks. So after it, America is this is our last situation for America, that a major eye keeper of America had been destroyed during these war attacks. Uh, Iran is about 200 kilometers away from Qatar, and also the Russia is about 2,500 kilometers away from Qatar. Now, the specification of that radar system was to detect the missile launch site, which was away from it 5,000 kilometers, and now the situation is that that radar system has been destroyed by Iran uh, by targeting on that radar system on Abu Ubaidah Air Base in Qatar with 65 missiles, and out of those 65, 63 were intercepted, two were not intercepted, and out of those two which were not intercepted, one hit the radar system and completely destroyed it. Last point that we discussed uh, of Iran-Israel war past 7 days analysis is economic and global impact. So a great impact came during these past 7 days attacks of Iran and uh, America and Israel. So Israel and America made joint attack on Iran, and after it, the oil prices risen up. For example, in Pakistan, about 55 rupees oil price risen up, and the new price in Pakistan of petrol or gasoline is 311 Pakistani rupees. Uh, After these attacks made by both sides, oil prices were risen too much, and also the global market was also impacted, and this is a situation across the region. And analysts have been reporting that these oil prices will also increase too much. This is just the beginning of this thing. So we have been discussed 5 points of Iran-Israel war past 7 days analysis. Let me provide you now a summary of the 14 to 15 days about a fortnight. Fortnight is a term used for 15 days. Okay, so about 14 days war had been done so far. This is the 14th day of Iran-Israel war. Let me provide you a summary of these 14 days. Okay, the war between Israel and America was started on the 28th of February 2026, and as a result of these attacks, the supreme leader of Iran, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, was killed, and after it, Iran started retaliation with ballistic missiles and hypersonic missiles together with drones. In drones, the Shahid series of drones of Iran was very important, uh, especially Shahid 136 and Shahid 139. During these attacks, many weapons were used, for example, US stealth bombers, hypersonic missiles, and ballistic missiles. Also, many of the air defense systems were launched by both countries and also had been destroyed of both countries. So Iran started retaliation after the assassination of their supreme leader Sayyid Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, and it targeted many air bases of America in the Middle East and also uh, attacked the infrastructure of Israel in Israel. Iran used many weapons, especially ballistic missiles and hypersonic missiles, to target these military sites of America and Israel. Iran used the asymmetric warfare strategy or tactics against Israel and America, while Israel and America continuously using the symmetric warfare strategy. Iran's main motive and strategy was to make this war costful for America and Israel. Uh, by targeting the air bases and the military sites and also the air defense systems and the military infrastructure of Israel and America, and it had been done so far. Many of the air bases of America had been destroyed and damaged in the Middle East, and for example, Abu Beda Air Base of America in Qatar had been completely damaged, and the radar system deployed in it, the ANFPS 132 Block 5, had been destroyed during these attacks, and the price of this radar system was about 1.1 US billion dollars. This was the situation in few of the days of after the first strike, and after it, the war expanded across the region, and Iran targeted many military sites and air bases of America and Israel in this region. After which, uh, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, and Iraq as well. These are Muslim countries which were thought to provide help to Iran, as these are all Muslim countries. But because of many interests and also the presence of the air bases of America in these Middle Eastern countries. These Middle Eastern countries are unable to provide any kind of help to Iran. So the war expanded across the region, and Iran continued starting attacks on these countries. uh, and we have been discussed 5 points during the past 7 days of Iran-Israel war, and we have been completely discussed these 5 points. So far, a great damage has been done to Iran, especially the assassination of their supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, and also many civilians had been died so far, together with many uh, state officials as well. About 1,500 people had been killed so far during these attacks, and also a school was also attacked by Israel and America during these attacks in Iran. Iran's main strategy was to destroy the military infrastructure and also the public sites of Israel and America war uh, to make this war costful for America and Israel, and this is asymmetric warfare strategy. Iran is continuously targeting the infrastructure of Israel and America to make this war costful for America and Israel. And after it, a great damage and great impact across the world was economic impact and global impact. After these attacks, oil prices risen up, and also the global market was impacted. Also, the Strait of Hormuz, as we know, is in control of Iran, and Iran has already stopped the incoming and outcoming of the ships towards or away from Strait of Hormuz. If there is any ship uh, across the Strait of Hormuz, Iran is targeting it and destroying it. So this was also a very important point, and maybe the most important point of this analysis, the economic and global impact of Iran-Israel war. So Iran-Israel war is continuous, and it is bringing a lot of destruction and a lot of casualties in all these countries. Also, we haven't discussed the casualties in Lebanon. About 300 people, as per reports, had been killed in killed in Lebanon during these attacks. Okay, let me provide you uh, the summary of the strategy used by Iran and Israel during these war attacks. So Israel used a symmetric warfare strategy. What is symmetric warfare strategy? That is the use of attacks by weapons directly. As Iran is targeting directly the military sites, command centers, and air defense systems, and also the missile launch sites of Iran. So this is symmetric warfare strategy. Also, Israel is using the airstrikes to destroy the military sites of Iran. So this is symmetric warfare strategy, and the opposite of it is asymmetric warfare strategy, which is being used by Iran, and that is to destroy the infrastructure of Israel and America. Israel's main strategy is to open many fronts for Israel, to make many fronts open for Israel, and to divide the attention of Israel uh, towards Hezbollah in Lebanon and also Iran. So Hezbollah in Lebanon is also a proxy group that is being aided by Iran, and it is using the ballistic missiles and also the drones of Iran to attack the military sites of Israel in Israel. So this was the past 7 day analysis of Iran-Israel war. Uh, if you are if you are liking this video and if this video provided any kind of information that was very important to you, then like this video and subscribe this channel so that you may remain updated during these war days. About 14 days of war had been done so far, and there is no limit during the war that how long the war will remain. Israel-Iran war is very important and it has roots in history. We will discuss the roots of this history in another video, but today we have been analyzed the past 7 days events of Israel-Iran war. We also discussed the summary of the 14 days war, which was started on the 28th of February 2026, and it is continuous, and there is no idea that how long this war will remain. Uh, we have only one comment so far. Let me show the name of the person who commented. There is no clear. Uh, okay, give me just 1 second. Uh, there is a person named France France Brock, I think. So he said hi. Uh, okay, thank you. Hi. I hope you are doing well. If you are new on this channel, then you can like this video if you got any kind of most important information, and if you are new on this channel, you may subscribe the channel to remain updated during these war days. We have been discussed the past 7 days events analysis, and we also discussed the summary of the 14 days war, this Iran-Israel war, which was started on the 28th of February 2026, and it is still continuous. A lot of damage has been done to both sides, including the infrastructure, missile launch sites, command centers, air bases, and also many of the fighter jets. Many of the weapons had been used during these war days by both countries, with uh, Israel and America using the advanced weapons while Iran is using its own made ballistic missiles and hypersonic missiles, including Fatah missiles, Ghadar missiles, and also uh, kamikaze missiles. Many of the missiles have been used by Iran so far, and Iran had been destroyed many of the air bases of America in the Middle East. So far, a lot of damage has been done to America, as the Abu Beda air base of America in Qatar had been destroyed so far, which was the largest air base of America in the Middle East, and also the radar system launched in it, ANFPS, was also completely destroyed as per reports, and this was a major damage that had been done so far to America during these war days. So this war proved very impactful for America, and Iran is continuously targeting the air bases of Israel, of America in the Middle East, and also Iran is targeting the infrastructure of Israel, and it has been destroyed a lot of buildings and also the military sites of Israel in Israel. What do you think that this war should be stopped or not? Uh, why Iran is attacking again and again on Israel, and why Israel started this war? There is also a concept because of the Epstein files. So Epstein files leaked, and there is a point of view of some people that this war was started because the Epstein files were leaked, and uh, to make this event remain uncleared, this war was started uh, so that the attention of the people may shift from Epstein files to this war, towards this war. So many people think that this war was started because of this reason. What do you think? Please tell in the comments box. What is your opinion? What is your opinion? Why this war was started? Uh, Let me tell you that many of the people are saying that this war was started because of the Epstein files leakage, and there is also many kinds of opinions of people during this war and about this war. What do you think? Why this war was started by Israel? According to Israel, this war was preemptive against Iran. According to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, this war was started because of a preemptive against Iran. But what do you think? What is the main reason behind it? Many people think that this war was started because of Epstein file leakage. What is your opinion about this war? Why this war was started? What was the main interest of Israel and America behind it? Also, there is another concept that the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu wants the uh, Israel uh, expanded across the region, named as the Greater Israel, and there is a project behind it, and that's why Iran was targeted by Israel and America. And also, the Hezbollah in Lebanon is a proxy group that is supported by Iran in Lebanon. So Israel is actually trying to cut the roots of these proxy groups. For example, Hezbollah is a proxy group. Hezbollah, which means the army of the God. So Israel wanted to cut off the roots of the proxy groups in the Middle East, and that is Iran. So Israel and America are trying to make attacks on Iran so that the proxy groups like Hezbollah may weaken. But what do you think? What is the main reason behind the starting of this war? Let me uh, just for a few seconds, uh, but we have been discussed so far the summary of the past 7 days events, and also we discussed the summary of the past 14 days from day 1 to day 14. Uh, a lot of damage has been done so far to both countries. This war must be stopped, and also there is a oil price risen up across the world, and also the global market has been impacted a lot. So this war must be stopped, and also the Palestinians should also be given the right to live like all other persons in the world, happy and free and independent without any kind of restriction. Israel is actually trying to take their independence back from them, and also this is against the international law. Also, the attack made by Israel and America on Iran is also against the international law, per the comments, or you can say tweet of the uh, Russian President Vladimir Putin, and also Chinese President Xi Jinping. So they are saying that this is completely against the international law that Israel and America made joint attack on Iran. And also, from the comments of Israel and from the comments of the Russian and Chinese presidents, uh, it is clear that these both countries are with Iran, as Russia has also provided its weapons to Iran to fight against Israel and America. And also, uh, China is the biggest economy of the 21st century, and it is at the verge of becoming a superpower. So, China will go towards Iran against Israel and America, and we know that China is against Israel and America. So China and Russia will also help Iran during these war days, and we also know that Russia had been a superpower in the past, and China is about to become a superpower. So both these countries are against the U.S. So because of this reason, these both countries will provide help to Iran during these war days, either with weapons or with army in the near future. So this war didn't remain bilateral between Israel and Iran. This war expanded across the region, uh, and in this region, in the Middle East, the countries that had been included in this war are Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Iran, Iraq, Israel, and also the superpower America that have been indulged into this war. And this war was actually started as a initial airstrikes and missile strikes by Israel and America on the 28th of February 2026, as a result of which the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, supreme leader of Iran, was assassinated, and Iran started retaliation. And as a result of retaliation of Iran, many of the air bases of America had been destroyed in the Middle East, and also the largest air base of America in the Middle East, Abu Ubaidah Air Base, had been destroyed, and the radar system ANFPS in it was also destroyed as a result of the attack of Iran on this airbase of 65 missiles. Out of which 63 were intercepted, and from the remaining two, one hit the radar system and completely destroyed the $1.1 billion priced, $1.1 billion US dollar priced radar system, and completely destroyed it. This was the situation during the past 7 days of Iran-Israel war, and we have been discussed the summary of the past 7 days, and also the 7 days before these 7 days, and we also discussed the summary from day 1 to day 14. We have been discussed three kinds of summaries from day 1 to day 14, from day 1 to day 7, and from day 8 to day 14. So three kinds of summaries have been discussed so far. We will try to continue to analyze the events either day by day, or weekly, or 3 days, or 4 days, 5 days, uh, maybe after a week. These were the events that had been done so far during these attacks uh, from Iran on Israel and American air bases, or from America and Israel on Iran. Uh, so this was the situation that has been discussed with you all people. So if you are new on this channel, you may like this video and subscribe the channel so that you may remain updated during these war days. We have got only one comment today, and that is by France. We don't know exactly what the name is. We are unable to clearly see what the name is, and but the comment is hi, and we are replying it hi. Uh, I hope I hope you are doing well. Okay, we are unable to clearly see the name of the person who commented, but the comment is hi, and we are responding it hi. If you are new on this channel, subscribe it, and if I provided you any kind of most important information, then like the video and share it with other people so that they remain updated on the current situation in the Middle East. The role of Pakistan is also very important during these war days, because Pakistan is also about at the verge of being indulged into this war. uh, Pakistan will definitely go towards Iran, as Iran is a Muslim country and Muslim brother country, and also a neighbor of Pakistan. And Iran is the Islamic state, and also Pakistan is also an Islamic state. So both these countries will fight against the Jews, uh, the Israelis. So it is being expected by the world that both these countries, Pakistan and Iran, will fight against Israel and America. Pakistan will not directly attack the US, but it may provide the weapons or any kind of troops to Iran to fight against the Israel and America. All those persons who joined the live session, thank you very much, and we will meet in another video or another live session, maybe 2 or 3 days, or maybe we will provide a 7-day analysis like this. It is not clear. Till that time, goodbye. Take care and take rest, and subscribe the channel so that you may remain updated about this war. Thank you.